Alright. Today it is the 12th, I believe. Yep, Thursday, March 12th. Welcome back to Dan After Dark. So, agenda for today is to finish the homecoming event. Color game link in my Discord. I'll take a look at it, since we're waiting on stuff to render anyway. Alright, let's see what this is. What is my AOKGND? Or is it Delta Epsilon OKGND? Oh, here's my audio. Alright, time to shade them. You see two colors, click the line between them, that's it. Starts at easy, it does not stay easy, okay. I guess like precise, bang on, true, sharp, correct. This is like a colorblind test, I'm assuming. Bosch. I haven't seen somebody say Bosch in a long time. Correct. Easy. Yes. Sharp. I think that's like here. Bang on. Solid. I think that's right here. I think that's right here.
That's what I'll make tonight. Come take a look. There will definitely be
Now we're getting into the browns.
Afternoon tea.
I think it's right here. Right here. This is just reminding me how bad my eyesight is. Yeah, I can't even see it.
error. There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
Okay, closing my eyes, reopening my eyes.
Gosh. All I can think about is Dilo.
We're on round 19, and I cannot see it at all. Not even close.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
Today's no good
Let's
for
just do
going
this,
out.
and then this.
Did I say that yesterday as well?
Moon pie. That's what
Right
I'll
here?
make tonight.
Okay.
Haven't you
Yeah, I
heard?
can barely see any differences on these.
Wanderer in your wolfendom. That's what I'll make tonight. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
Sometimes I can see it, sometimes I can't, because like I have trouble seeing certain colors, I guess.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
I think my eyes are starting to adjust again.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer.
The red shades are hard for you. It's the once we get close to like gray and brown, I'm struggling, and this weird pinkish, purplish shade. Yeah, that looks all like one solid color to me.
Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well?
Okay, these greens I can kind of see pretty well. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, and then this solid, it's like, this looks like a fucking solid color to me. I think... Oh, no, wait, I see it. It's right there. That it? Alright. Here? Oh, that was it. Okay. Okay, now we're getting into the orange spectrum. How many of these are there? Like 50, I'm guessing? There's 40? Okay, then this is the last one, I guess. No, didn't see that.
Gosh, all I could think about is Diluc. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
0.0043.
Rebooting.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
Well, that was interesting.
Gosh, all I could think about is Diluc. Haven't you heard?
Maybe if I wasn't dead tired, this would probably be easier. Not to mention I do have a really bad astigmatism and one of my eyes barely works. I feel like there were some of them where I think I could see it, but then, like, it starts blurring. Yeah. Alright. Back to what I was doing last time. Okay, so last time I may have accidentally started the next chapter, so this time I'm going to resume it, and then I'm going to edit out any repeated cutscenes that I have to go through again. And then I will just resume. Also, I've been seeing this sparkly here the last couple days, and now I know what it is. It's Varka's secret stash of cash. How much was this? Because in Varka's story quest, he mentions that hopefully they don't find his secret stash of cash like 6 or 7 times. How much is in this? Oh, here it is. No, that's Child and Tusser's money pouch. Where's Varka's money pouch? Oh, it's an item for display. Or it's a consumable. Money Varka set aside for drinks, brazenly tucked away in a desk drawer. The most dangerous spot is actually the safest spot. He might claim that, but the truth is, he probably keeps the money here because he believes the acting Grandmaster will neither spend it nor reveal its hiding place. Although this money was originally set aside to buy dandelion wine as an offering to the Archon, now the plans have changed. Maybe it can be used to reward the honorary knight who saved Varka, or given to the knight as reward to each friend who helped rescue Varka instead. Cool. And then we get the quest item. Okay. Alright, back to story. What was the name of it? Yeah, right. Variations of the Song of the Dragon of Freedom.
Alright, we made it! Time for round 2! Huh? Was this bubble this color before?
Oh no, I think we started directly into the next mission. I guess we're doing Act 3 now.
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
It's the Abyss.
What? That can't be! How would the power of the us even get in there!
You sure know your stuff, Traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's abyssal in nature, but it's also not a threat.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
So we have an imaginary abyssal power now, huh?
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
New magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information first.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Making a promise to Klee might make her angrier than all of the Dottores scheming combined.
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Both. Ideally both.
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm a few things. It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
You sure about that?
That kind of sounds like the job description, to be honest.
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic, after all.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
What's today's story meant to be again?
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon Abyss-corrupted Dvalin. Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's lair, purges him of abyssal influence, and there you have it. Happy ending.
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
With a lot of superfluous stuff cut out.
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here. Let's go in and find out what's happening.
Count me in too. Potential threat or not. If there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once.
So is Dvalin in the bubble already?
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Well, I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer. Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
Is that correct? It doesn't sound right to me.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, tone-deaf bard. Hang on. Was that a compliment?
No, it was not.
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown. I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos. So I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
She's gonna blow it up.
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Yes, if it comes down to it.
All right, I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fixes and support I can in the meantime.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
Good.
All right, let's go.
Alright, Act 3 has started.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt?
It looks kind of purpley.
Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others?
Bubble must be highly unstable right now. That's not good.
Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters!
We should go help him.
Yeah!
Ah, perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door. Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Ha, yeah.
Can you hear me, everyone?
Together with some of the communication and control functions, and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage.
Alright.
These are
Time for takeoff. Yeah.
All good, Venti?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival. But Mondstadt looks like it's in bad shape.
The story's all messed up now.
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters. It's almost like we've already lost.
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Good point. Let's go!
Dvalin.
Look! It's Dvalin! Is it just Paimon, or does he look way worse than back then?
Subjective.
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
Tears. A lot of them.
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters, and this disaster will never end. We also need to get our hands on one of them.
Right, so I can purify it?
No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though. Just like back then.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure this situation is more than simple chaos. It seems more like an alternate version of events, and I have some idea of how it came to be.
Do you? We should first find our companions.
Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go, and I'll follow.
Let's go to Angel Share. Diluc is probably there. Honestly, yeah, I'll do this later. I don't care if I have to repeat stuff. This is probably going to take longer than time I have. This is probably going to take like another hour. when all I want to do right now is finish up the other stuff. Alright, how much of this am I going to have to replay?
1 minute later.
Alright, I'm now where we left off last time. I think I was going to check out Angel Chair first, because Diluc might have ended up there. There's a Nicole bubble over here. Oh, he is by the Angel Chair. Just a little bit further away from it.
Time for takeoff. Here we
Oh,
go.
well, that was neat. That was one of those Fatui traps.
Made it. Thanks for the assist. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knights or civilians on the way here?
No, we did not.
And my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
We're in a memory bubble, though.
Abandon the city?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. But none of that matters now. An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians, for one. Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel good about just leaving it here.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find. Let's take it with us.
Wait, what about Barca? Have you seen him?
No, I'm not sure where he is. We'll just have to keep looking. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
Got the tear.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Shut up, Venti. Ah, there she is.
Look, it's Jean!
Wouldn't gliding be fast? Yahoo! Think you can get away? Time for takeoff. Yeah.
Alright, who's left to find? Barca,
Thanks for the help.
Alice, and Nicole?
I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing. It's a bit too true to life.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I see. In that case, let's get moving.
Have you seen Barca, by the way? We haven't found him yet.
No, he might be at the upper levels. Let's search together.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the Abyss we're dealing with.
Well, he's
You can
used
never
to
be
dealing
too
with the
careful.
Abyss. Okay, so he's not by the Adventurers Guild.
Barbados, guide us.
Burn!
Let's play.
There can be no excuse for defeat.
Go as well.
Wind, hear me.
I have no clue how to play Luke. I don't have him on my account.
Retribution!
Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Is he gonna just be at the Knight's headquarters?
I swear by my sword.
Yeah.
Training grounds, huh? Okay, so that's a dead end.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Burn!
There we go. It's another tier. We found all the tiers?
Let's play.
Oh, we walked into a cutscene.
Huh? What happened? The statue's broken!
Don't look, Venti.
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on, let's hurry.
He decapitated it. Alright. Up we go. Oh, yep, he here alright.
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
One hit down.
Thunder! Time for retribution!
Wind, hear me.
Okay, that was easy enough. Done deal.
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
Just gonna flee the town, I guess.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there?
Hi, Nicole.
Communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
Stand a little bit closer to the microphone, Nicole. You're not coming in clearly.
Yeah, we can hear you now. What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that.
Okay, so like the bubble memory is just kind of filling in the gaps then?
Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all
You mean
the
a
events.
causal link?
And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Or just never purified the gemstone.
Wait, but even if the traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right, Venti?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka?
He looked
Through
in
the
Barbalette's
mage's
Skygrass.
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the abyss
God, they need to turn up the mic over there.
stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait, does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
So what if we do the fishing thingy from Varka's story quest? And try to separate the two?
So, if we want to resolve this crisis,
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this.
Yeah, we kind of got bit of a powerhouse going on here.
No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
It's gonna be depressing.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits.
What makes you think he'll be there, though? I mean, he's free of the seal. He can go wherever he wants. He can go attack Liyue for all we won't know.
This is it. Ready, everyone?
Man, I don't know if I've talked about this, but Dvalin's theme for this boss fight is probably one of my favorite themes in the game.
More than.
of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Ha! Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
Same old, same old.
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then.
I fight this guy maybe once a week.
We overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
That's not good.
You all right, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task.
Oh, you're literally gonna turn it into musical notes to summon him? I thought we were just gonna gather them all in one place and the abyssal energy would draw him here.
But how could I claim to be the finest bard into that if I didn't rise to the occasion?
I have heard enough. Well, that worked quickly. Man, abyssal corruption is really creepy. It really makes me think that this entire place is computer simulation. I mean, the bubble world we're in technically is, but that's not what I mean.
This hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever.
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot. Brace yourselves.
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Well, that sucks. He pushed me off.
Huh?
Here we go.
Settle.
Go as planned.
I swear by my sword.
Time to switch positions.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Oh, that's annoying. Did you, like, stand over here where I can hit you? Okay, now we can climb up there and hit it.
Up the ante! Thunder! Okay, shred him! Nice job! One more to go.
What do you mean, one more to go? That's like not even a third of his health.
Oh boy! It's Superman now!
Oh, that didn't look good. Ah. Aha, hit ya.
Wait, hear me.
Yeah.
On me. Flash!
Think you can get away?
They really concentrate on those explosions.
Shred him!
Got him.
Maria sweeping in! Cut! Shred him!
It's 2/3 down.
I swear by my sword.
Brace yourselves.
Cut! Shred him! Yeah. On me.
Time for takeoff.
Splash!
Got it.
Up the ante!
Wind, hear me.
Time for retribution!
That's annoying. I didn't break through that abyssal shield. This is honestly easier than his fight in the story, but he just has so much more. He's not like landing on the platform at all.
Cut! Shred him! Burn! Cut! Shred him! On me! Burn!
Only elemental damage seems to do any realistic damage to that white bar.
Yeah. Up the ante! Thunder!
I swear by my sword.
Think you can get away?
Oh my god, he still has health left?
Thunder!
Come on.
Up the ante!
Finally. Oh, that took forever. Ooh. That didn't look good. Wait, Jean can do that?
Thanks, Jean.
That being said, we haven't really seen canonically how powerful she is. She's never used in cutscenes all that much. And I guess they're just gonna start destroying the platforms. Are we gonna have to do the little Gradius minigame where we shoot at him from behind again?
Dvalin, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song.
Oh, it's the real one.
Wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
So we're gonna have to do dragon on dragon action, I guess. I don't think I've ever complimented Dvalin's design. It's pretty cool. I don't think he's gonna hold still and let you shoot him, Venti.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
So you're just gonna try to swing at him when he goes by? What was your plan there? Man, if only we could jump that high normally outside of cutscenes. Granted, Barca kinda can, because that's kind of what his skill is. It's just a jump. Man, that prototype Rancor putting in work.
La la la!
Oh, are we finally getting to see what Cleve wants to play with? And it just yeeted us out. I forgot that all of us in there. You're telling me Dvalin fit through that window? Oh my god. That was one of the silliest, stupid things I've ever seen, and it was hilarious. Bubble crisis resolved by Alice and Nicole fix the flaws, but the magic can prevent a recurrence of the problems. Clea doesn't notice a thing and embarks on a relaxing adventure alongside her mother and Nicole. And the only issue left of the night to resolve is the window that Dvalin broke. There is no way in hell he fit through that window.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It was kinda like a choo-choo cart ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
I don't think anyone could have predicted that. I definitely didn't see that coming.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date.
By the way, while we're doing renovations to the office, can you get that sword pulled out of the ceiling?
In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Clea in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
There definitely are.
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Clee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
And might as well.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
How nice of you.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more. You had me at fine wine.
I don't even know if you listened to the rest of that sentence.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too, right, Jean?
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
Like, putting in a renovation order, I guess.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how
How about you just join us when you're done?
Join us when you're done with that.
He is 100% going to give her the full-time position as Grand Master at some point.
What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
I've still got questions for Alice. I'll wait for you to get back from her adventure with Clee.
Okay. All's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Oh, that's the library. I want to check Jean's office real quick. Does it let us back in here? Oh!
Looks like it's been fixed already.
Yeah, I guess.
Ah, that explains the loud noise I heard outside. So it was Dvalin who fell into the river.
Considering his size, the fact that he broke a single window and not the entire wall seems like a feat of magic in itself.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Thanks for helping with the repairs, you two. This place looks as good as new now.
I should have known that we'd just use alchemy. Magic in this universe is kind of overpowered.
Does that count as a great feat of alchemy then?
Nope, still there. Okay. Wait for Alice in the library.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Clee. She had a splendid time in the bubble.
I'm sure she did.
Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
This is more of an oversight than a slip-up.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them.
I mean, we still have one more mission left in the event to do bug testing. The disaster we experienced, that was a fate before we changed it, right?
I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Not much.
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time.
So the actual fate would have been Dvalin destroys the city, end of story.
Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Barca have been back by then?
That is a good point, Paimon.
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise, do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility.
But we did an entire Marvel series based on that. It got 3 seasons.
Those who can observe fate see both the good
Ponder
and the
the
bad
question,
of
what
could
if?
have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
But what if I have reading Steiner?
Alright.
There's something else. The abyssal power inside the bubble was far too real.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing.
That is a very laissez-faire assumption.
Just kidding. I would never be so careless.
Would you?
Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
Just means that the abyss might actually be a natural part of existence or nature.
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Zircle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass.
The hatred carried by fate.
This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated.
Interesting. This is kind of starting to sound like the Everett Wheeler model.
These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Paimon gets it.
I feel like there's something about the... what's it called? There's probably something about the imaginary tree theory and the different branches being the alternate fates. There might be something to that, and that the abyss might be the Sea of Quanta. Is that what they're implying here?
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all.
Are you sure about that?
In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time.
I see. No wonder the abyss is full of hatred.
It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
The universe itself may be finite, but the possibilities withheld therein are indeed more than infinite. I'm beginning to think along the same lines.
Ah, Alice, you're here.
Uh-oh.
I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble.
You also blew a hole in the wall by throwing a dragon through it, technically, indirectly.
Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Damn, she got caught. She didn't clean up her mess.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Well, actually, didn't Varka say that he would take the punishment for Klee? So is it actually just Varka in there?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
Don't be so dramatic. That's where we end it.
Accelerating.
All right, let's check and see if there's dialogue on the confinement room.
Here, I'll draw him for you. Look, this is the bad guy who made a whole bunch of trouble for Daddy. It's all his fault Daddy couldn't make it back this time.
Oh, she's talking about Dottore.
That's Big Meanie. We should blow him up.
Yes, we should, Klee.
That's right, he is a big meanie. But thanks to the honorary knight and his friends, he's not going to be much trouble anymore. Yay! The honorary knight is the best!
I love Klee's "is the best" lines. They bring a smile to my face. Yep, still there. Well, we're under an hour. And we seem to have already completed what appears to be the story. Did they add an epilogue of any kind? Doesn't look like it. Well, with that out of the way, I guess that just means all that's left to do is to do the Echoes of Memory. And then do the last little drink mixing events. So this should only take about another 40 minutes, I assume. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 discrepancies. And we are at... Well, that's not supposed to be there. I don't think. What is this thing? Obviously, this isn't used for making wine.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
The crucible?
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece of alchemy equipment we needed for the event. Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. We maximize the use of every piece of lab equipment we have. So if something hasn't been used in a while, it's usually pretty old. Take this, for example. We've used it a few times before, but we found the effectiveness and ease of use somewhat lacking, so it was sidelined quite quickly. According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city, but it went missing after being tossed into the magic bubble.
What?
Luckily, I found it. I just don't know why it ended up here of all places.
Well, all that matters is that you found it in the end, right? We'll contact Nicole and get her to send it back to the right spot.
Great. Thank you so much.
Alright. Well, that's one down. Let's see, from on high, can I see anything else? Nothing over there. Oh, hi guys. I can't believe it. They're all here. Roselle Esnor water droplet.
Such a succulent fragrance of grapes. Ah, this place is heaven. Had I a mouth that could move, I doubt I could resist eating them right off the vine.
This is awesome.
Whoever lives in here must be a person of means indeed. Even in a storybook world like Simulonka, we can never afford such a big estate.
Wait, but this is a world inside a story too, isn't it? Oh, hello! Is something wrong?
My apologies.
Hi, Noelle!
But the event taking place at Dawn Winery is not open to the public quite yet. Allow me to show you around a different area.
Always nice to see Noelle.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate.
Oh, it's Noelle! Hey
So who's voicing the Raven statue?
Oh, hello, you two.
How'd you come to be stationed here?
Well, Miss Alice thought things might get complicated around here, so she said she needed someone capable who could get the job done.
Wow, she thinks you're capable?
So she flattered her way into dumping a bunch of work on you? Stuff that isn't even related to the Knights at all?
Oh, no. Mr. DeLuke was there, too. He said he would appreciate some help guiding the tour groups from different worlds that are here to visit.
From different worlds.
Tour groups from different worlds? Oh, right! The Golden Apple Archipelago, the Valurian Mirage, Simulanka. The gang's all here!
Literally people from several events, 2 of which I didn't play. Actually, no, wait, I did play the Valurian Mirage. That was a Bottle Land. Simulanka I played. Did not get to go to the Golden Apple Archipelago in either of the times that it was around. Should really put you to work, huh?
Oh, it's all right. I'm happy to help. Please head this way, everyone, and we'll get the tour started.
Greetings. My name is Ask Me for Directions Arnold, and
That must be a fun character from a different story. I didn't check your dialogue.
At least I managed to track it down.
Yes, you did. And I see a turtle from Natlan over here.
A tent tortoise? That shouldn't be here at all!
Definitely not.
It can't have made its way here from the desert, can it? Rosaria? Oh. And Dahlia, too.
Wow! I've never seen such a large turtle in my life.
Wait, maybe the turtle actually does belong here, because remember, DeLuca and Jean both had pet turtles when they were growing up that they don't have anymore. Which means they somehow killed a turtle.
There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every child in Mondstadt had a turtle as a pet. It was quite the trend.
Oh my god, they're all turtle murderers!
Oh, yeah! Jean and DeLuke mentioned that a long time ago.
That's what I just mentioned, less than a minute ago.
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that always are.
Are they? I thought a turtle was pretty low maintenance.
Wait, you had one too?
Is that so strange?
You just don't strike me as a pet person in general.
Oh, no, of course not.
So what should we do with the tent tortoise?
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind the cathedral. I'll even build it a pool.
Damn! Jumping, you really want to take care of that, I guess.
Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
Not happening. The next thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your hands.
That only happens if you have a second one and they start breeding.
Just tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Guess that's for the best.
Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like
not happening.
Okay, so they just repeat this dialogue. What do you think, buddy? Okay, you just hide in there. I'll look away now. Who's a good boy? Okay. Alright, back to Greensleeve's exploration. So we've already found 3 out of the 5 discrepancies. I don't see anything out of What is this? Okay, I gotta get further away. Feels like I could smell the sea again.
Another tent? Huh. This one's kinda nostalgic too.
Is it from another event I didn't get to play?
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground. But we still needed an additional rest area for the guests, so we set up this tent instead.
Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints. Kind of like we were able to do back then, remember?
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all taking me back.
That must have been like the very first Golden Apple archipelago.
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's what stuck with me the most.
Oh, so they were just in that event, stuck on a little island?
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in that situation.
Kaya, the Ice Bridge King, way back in his day. I guess Risley is the current holder, the Duke of Ice Bridging now.
Fun times, huh? So, the mages prepared this stuff then. Guess we should take a picture and go check in with them.
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end, but knowing Grandmaster Varka, I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near future.
By the way, where are your horses? He didn't have them in Nodcry.
Not that I'm extending an invitation. I'm just mentioning the possibility. That's
Count
all.
me in. No, actually, unless there's horses involved, count me out.
That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. I have other things to do in the meantime. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions, but unfortunately, time off isn't one of them.
Busy, busy, busy.
That's a shame. I take vacation whenever I can get it, and it's still never enough. I'd visit the Golden Apple Archipelago again in a heartbeat.
I've never taken a vacation. Well, not in the last 9 years at least. Not off my own dime, anyway.
For once, I feel the same.
The brothers Karametsov, Kaya and Diluc. Well that looks ominous. Got some more Similanka friends here. Someone's catching crystal flies here, huh? Smart move. Cataclysm and Apocalypse.
I heard this thing was terribly ineffective when first invented. You could only catch 10 in a week. Why, the research staff barely wanted to touch it, let alone improve it.
But for some reason, it gained traction among adventurers once it entered the market.
I don't think I met these two guys in the Similanka event. They must be from a side quest I didn't do.
True, it takes time. It beats having to do it yourself, I suppose.
But there are so many crystal flies around here. Surely it's not that difficult to just do it the old-fashioned way?
It's a bit far, though. Just imagine how tiresome it was back in the day, having to come out here over and over again, and no gadget to help.
Yo, I've been using that crystal fly trap quite a bit lately.
Does that count as trespassing on private property, I wonder?
I suppose it hardly matters anymore. Adventurers aren't quite so keen on crystal flies nowadays.
The times they are a-changin', eh?
So it would seem.
What are they mumbling about?
Beats me? What do you mean, beats me? I wonder if those two are stand-ins for the devs.
The times they are a...
So it would seem.
All discrepancies found. And just like that, we have now finished another event. And all that's left is the chat over fine drinks, of which we have 3 left. Alright, 3 left. Good weather, good mood. Last time it was Clorand. Maybe Navia will show up?
Huh?
Oh, it's Klee!
Mr. Honorary Knight? Yippee! It's you!
Hey, it's Klee!
Auntie Eula told Klee that Miss Hertha had found someone amazing to help out.
She calls her Auntie Eula?
Seeing you here, Mr. Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand in all of Teyvat.
I guess Auntie Eula must be one of the weird grown-ups. So kind of you to say, Klee. That's the ultimate goal.
You mean this stand isn't already the best? Well, out of all the drink stands Klee's ever visited, Mr. Honorary Knight's is easily the best.
You say everything is the best.
And no matter what drinks Mr. Honorary Knight makes, Klee will definitely think they're yummy.
This time, Klee, I need to be a little tough. I need you to be a little tougher on me.
Oh, you want me to be mean? But Klee could never be mean to you.
God, that warms my heart.
I know. I'll pretend to be Albedo.
That's who you think of when you think of someone mean?
Whenever Albedo reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious. And Klee can hear every word he says.
Brilliant. Then you can be my teacher. You can be the Master Alchemist, Klee.
Get ready for Klee's super amazing order. These past few days, I've been having such a blast with Mom all day long.
Literally, you've been blowing up fish blasting.
Fun. Even being sent to solitary confinement couldn't wipe the smile off my face. So, Klee wants to order a fair weather frolic. Anything like a bright sunny day will definitely put Klee in a super duper mood.
Got it, Miss Klee. I'll get right on it.
I wonder what it'll taste like.
I mean, you know the name of this drink, so I just assumed you had tasted it before. Alright, first ingredient, fire water. The sun's out. So tea, caramel, and wolfhook. Ooh, that sounds really sweet. With a little bit of sour wolfhook in it. As a chaser. Small bits. Alright. Firmly grasp it in your hand. And shake properly. The last couple drinks have been shake properly, if I remember correctly. We hardly ever get to do shake hard. Double-walled glass, small. Any garnish. Fair weather frolic. Let's do the lemon, because I just haven't put a lemon on anything yet. Fair weather frolic, a soft drink that you'll find at drink stands everywhere. Sweet, tangy, and loved by all. Still striking the perfect balance between tangy and sweet takes a practiced hand.
Your Fairweather Frolic is here. Go on, give it a try.
I just noticed that Klee is the first person that's actually eating or drinking it at the bar itself.
Is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright, shiny night?
Maybe it's supposed to be a cloudless sky at dusk. It's not the most fitting color. How about I make a few changes?
Klee will take a sip first. Then you can think about it more carefully. Ah, finished.
Did you have time to enjoy it? Or like sample it? Or did you just gulp it down?
Yummy! Both sweet and sour. If Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, I could definitely gobble down 2, or 3, or 4, or even 5! But one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake.
I too want to try a drink that tastes like cake. That sounds amazing. One of my favorite flavors of ice cream is birthday cake, for those who don't know. I think Kit Kat also came out with a birthday cake flavor. I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Whatever, roger that. How about a cake in a cup? Well, we used to make those at Safeway when I worked there. I would have them on my lunch break.
Klee doesn't know what drink to choose. Why don't we decide together, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Time to get the dialogue tree up. Still planning to eat later?
Yeah, when Klee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while reading my book.
You like salted nuts? Interesting. Interesting.
Klee used to eat cake after dinner, but Master Jean said it's too sugary, and it's not good to eat sugary things before bed.
What does she know? I do it every day.
And gives you toothache.
I'm on a diet right now, so I've been cutting back on the sugar. Just in general. But it's never affected my sleep regardless of what time I've eaten it. It does give you toothaches. Have all your baby teeth come in yet? I don't even know what the status of Kleeth's mouth looks like. How old is Klee? Actually, she's like a long-lived species. When do elf-type people lose their baby teeth? I don't know. When you live to be thousands of years old, do you even get baby teeth?
So, Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now
Barbie!
she gives me nuts instead. She says they help my brain remember things better. Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing on grass, but they're okay if you add a little salt.
That sounds like a great solution. Nutritious and healthy. Arguably, salted nuts aren't exactly the healthiest thing that you can have. Should not have too much sugar. Scheduling 3 daily meals. Speaking of food, I hope you're getting your 3 square meals a day. Pfft, I can't remember how often I don't get 3 square meals a day. Let's see. Today I had lunch, no breakfast. I just didn't feel hungry in the morning. I had lunch at around 2, and then I had dinner at like 6. Generally, my family, whenever we eat, we would just space our meals 4 hours apart.
3 square meals? Klee often eats 5 meals a day. Sometimes even 7.
It's actually probably healthier, technically, just to have like 5 spaced out snacks rather than 3 large meals. I used to, for the longest time, just have 1 big meal a day, and that's all I ate. Seriously?
Adventuring takes a lot of energy, and if I eat too much at once, I can't run so well. So, it's better to eat lots of smaller meals.
Yep, that's pretty healthy.
Albedo used to prepare all Klee's meals, and my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty painting.
Oh, you got like a bento box? Sounds like Albedo, alright. I'd like to try Albedo's cooking sometime.
When Albedo's busy at Dragonspine, Klee goes to eat with the other Knights of Favonius.
What's that like?
Kaya's camp is usually the neatest, while Amber sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha makes the best food.
Auntie Hertha. I think it's funny that she calls both Eula and Hertha Auntie. So that must make them some of the weird grown-ups.
When my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat. There's this one dish where she takes loads of different fish and makes them into little pudding cubes. It's called rainbow fish jelly.
Great food from a great adventurer.
Her Chocogo Crunchy Slices are fantastic too. It's her newest creation made with chocolate and cookies. They're a little bitter, but they're crunchy. They smell scrumptious, and they have a really sweet aftertaste.
Guess we're gonna put cocoa in something.
Whenever I eat them, I feel so full of energy. Next time, Klee will have to bring some for you to try.
Alright. Next course of action. Do you have any other plans for today?
Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read 1 chapter every night, learn something useful, and then go to bed early. That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant.
Uh-oh.
Now Jumpy Dumpty can go "Fwah!" and bounce even higher.
Is that really something you should be learning?
It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like making bombs.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful when trimming it down. It's like sharpening a pencil that could suddenly go boom.
Yeah. We are teaching the 12-year-old how to make propellant.
Bedtime's an important part of Klee's schedule, too.
That's the anarchist cookbook that she's reading, isn't it?
Kinds of
She's gonna
wonderful
learn how to make
stories.
napalm next.
She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, it goes kapling and lights up the ceiling.
Does the ceiling show scenes from the stories?
Yeah! When something happens in the story, the lights on the ceiling make pretty pictures. Sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends, so Klee has to tuck her in instead.
That sounds like my mom. She falls asleep whenever we watch movies together.
As soon as Klee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you stories, Mr. Honorary Knight.
Sounds great. I'll be waiting.
Klee has memorized so many wonderful stories, enough to make everyone happy every day.
Candy on the table. That candy you've brought with you looks very special.
Mom taught me how to make it using the alchemy bench. A dash of sugar, then a lot more sugar, then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine, star honey from Auntie Barbie, and finally, some magical jam from Auntie Tavia.
Who's Tavia? And who's your mom's friend in Fontaine? Is it going to be like Emily? Because she's like the one perfumer that has like an association with flowers.
Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, then recite Mom's incantation, and poof! Dodoko-shaped candy!
That's quite the process. What an amazing treat.
Klee can give you some Dodoko candy too if you want. And if you really like them, I can even teach you my mom's incantation.
Something something Dodo King.
That way, you could make your own candy whenever you want.
Thanks for sharing your amazing recipe, Klee. I'll work really hard to learn how to do it.
If you get stuck, remember to come ask Klee. When it comes to magical candy, I'm an expert.
Alright. Time to associate. So, sweet candy. Klee brought some candy that Alice taught her how to make. They're made with care and look appetizing. I'm sure they must taste good too. From the looks of it, Klee seems to be partial to the very sweet candy. What if I topped her drink with the candy? That's what I was thinking. Make a perfect garnish, adding both flavor and flair. Garnish with Dodoko candy. Likes chocolate. Klee mentioned her daily meal times. It seems she really likes Alice's peculiar cooking. She told me about the Chococo crunchy slices. I have some cocoa here. And some cacolato, which is just like chocolate. How about I turn cocoa into flakes and then swap them for wolf hooks? Replace wolf hooks with cocoa. Shouldn't have too much sugar. Klee can't have too much sugar before bed. She has to eat nuts instead of her favorite desserts. The last drink contained caramel, which was way too sweet. I'll have to take it out. But then the drink feels incomplete. Klee can't miss her bedtime, so something overly stimulating probably isn't the best. That rules out tea. Perhaps I can replace it with milk? Oh, that sounds like a good idea. We're gonna make her a chalky milk. So let's do associate. Sweet candy. But Klee likes sweets. It certainly is a lot less sweet without caramel, but a mouthfeel isn't quite there. Perhaps there's some other healthier option that we can lend a drink a little sweetness. Let's talk to Klee again. Healthy sugars. There's no such thing. But there's an argument between like artificial and whatnot. I don't know, it's complicated. There must be some ingredients that are both healthy and sweet.
Oh yeah, Klee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on on the cream? Or add more fruit?
Fruit, I guess, is a good compromise.
Oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always
It was
wearing
Emily.
glasses gave her a big bag of Fontanian Buell fruit. They're so round and rolly.
Did we know that Alice and Emily knew each other? Did we know that? I don't remember if we knew that.
Clee ate a whole bunch of those, and they were super
I don't own
sweet.
Emily, so I actually
And
haven't
Master
heard her
Jean
voice
said it
lines.
was okay, because sweet fruit isn't the same as sweet sugar. So if Clee really has to eat nuts, maybe I can just soak them in some fruit juice first?
Healthy sugars. He likes Buell fruits from Fontaine as well as juice. A little fermented fruit juice should help compensate for some of the lost sweetness. Cool, we're gonna put wine in her drink. Start mixing. Alright, I think I know how to improve that drink. Let's mix another one for you.
Yeah, that was quick. Clee's looking forward to finding out how tasty your next concoction is.
Alright, here we go. Milk base, fermented juice, and cocoa. I guess we're still chopping into small bits. Any size. Small bits it is. Well, I never realized what happened if I missed one. Shake with any intensity. Shake hard. Firmly grasp it. Any classic glass. What the hell is a classic glass? Oh, the classic tall? Add a Totoko candy. It looks so sad. Fairweather Frolic Special Blend. Based on the Fairweather Frolic, this novel cocktail was concocted specially for Clee. The original Fairweather Frolic has a purple hue, but wasn't quite cheerful enough, so let's add a touch of sunshine and a few fluffy clouds to capture that warm, happy feeling. Sweetness is a must, but staying healthy matters too. That's why the juice was carefully chosen with Master Jean's approval. With sweetness coming from the Buell fruits, and most important of all, Dodoko candy, its tasty magic has to be placed right at the center of the clouds.
Ta-da! It's done! I just know you're going to love this new creation.
Wow! There's Dodoko candy on top!
She looks so happy.
There's so much orange in this cup, and Dodoko looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too.
Would you like to taste it?
Yummy! It's so delicious!
Did she do it all in one go?
Clee has to drink
Oh.
slowly. I can't just gulp it down, or I'll miss all the yummy flavor.
Like you did last time when you grit it all down in one gulp.
Mr. Honorary Knight, this is amazing! It's like you mixed sunshine with juice. Clee was so tired from playing, but now I feel refreshed. And warm. And peaceful. Oh.
She's tired.
You're the best, Mr. Honorary Knight.
How about you choose a name for this drink, Clee?
Really? Let me think.
Dodoko on the clouds?
When the weather's nice and Dodoko's happy, Dodoko will want to sing, right?
I guess.
And when Dodoko sings, Clee wants to sing too. So, let's call it Dodoko's Duet.
What a wonderful name.
making such a yummy drink for Klee. Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoko's Duet.
I'm glad you like it.
Klee's gonna write down Mom's incantation and give you a copy, Mr. Honorary Knight.
I wonder if that'll actually be in my inventory as a new recipe.
Then you should learn magic too, so you can make all the candies you want. See you next time!
Well, that was fun and adorable. We got a pretty decent amount of Klee at this event. Dodoko Enchanted Candy, a souvenir from Klee during your time helping the Knight's drink stand. Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, Mom's magic words, and poof, Dodoko-shaped candy. As expected of creation of Miss Alice, even using ingredients common across Tevat, it holds wonderfully complex sweetness. Take a small bite, and you can almost hear the echo of a sweet magic incantation in your mind. Unfortunately, the supply is limited. Better keep this one as a souvenir. And Dodoko's Duet. Oh wow, this one's got a longer description. I'm not going to read that, because we have to move on to the next one. Alright, who's showing up next? Someone from Sumeru, I hope.
Ha.
Oh, it's
So
Varka.
Hertha's even roped our honorary knight into helping with this little venture. Now that I'm finally free to relax, it's time to start doing just that.
I'm here as a willing employee this time.
Can't wait to see your skills in action. Give me something that goes well with casual
Ooh, there was
conversation.
an explosion
but
I just
still
heard in the
packs a
distance.
punch.
Not in-game, but in real life. Are you sure the requirements don't clash?
Of course they don't clash. A drink that packs a punch means you have to drink it slowly. And if you want to chat, then it has to go down smooth. So, something with a sweet aftertaste. A conversational connoisseur requires the perfect balance.
Got it. Fire water with some sugar in it.
The most suitable choice on this menu would be the Thorny Lake. It's a drink with a real kick that you can find in almost every bar. It's not enough to know the recipe, though. The key is in the mixing. Some bartenders choose to stick to the tried and tested basics, while others like to add their own personal flair.
I'll give it my best shot.
That's the spirit. Now, show me what you've got.
Shake what the Varka gave you. I just knew it would use fire water. And then it has fizzy water. And cocoa, huh? Small bits. Shake hard. Firmly grasp it in your hand. I wonder if that's a screw cap lid so that it doesn't fall off when you fling it like that. Master Goblet L. And what's the garnish? Any garnish. Thorny Lake. Classic drink that traces its origins to Fontaine's Fishers. Built on a base of fire water with cocoa, adding a hint of sweetness, its sparkling fizz pricks the palate like countless tiny spikes, delivering a lingering tingle. After rising to popularity in Fontaine, it quickly swept across Tevat, becoming one of the enduring classics among specialty drinks.
Grandmaster, I hereby present you with this Thorny Lake for your enjoyment and assessment.
Well, the color and aroma are certainly on point. But as for the balance of flavors, I'll just have to taste it and find out.
I mean, that's what you do with a drink.
Not bad. You haven't overdone or skimped on any single ingredient. Though, unfortunately, it's a little too, polite for my tastes.
Is that some sort of riddle?
Perhaps I should have said modest. You followed the formula to a T, but if anything, you've played it a little too safe.
Fair enough.
Were you worried that deviating just a little might disappoint me?
I didn't want to disappoint the expert.
Hey, we fought side by side and dealt with things that even gods were loath to meddle with. Ours is a friendship forged in the margins between life and death.
Those are wide margins.
That said, if you ask me, you can ditch the nerves and work your mixologist magic. I'm looking for something that shocks the senses.
Let's get the creative juices flowing then.
Mull it over. There's no rush. We can chat while you think. Who knows? You might just find some inspiration to mix in with your magic.
I wonder if Jean's gonna be the last one. Garden atmosphere. Being in a garden feels different from the tavern. Given the environment, why not try something with a floral twist?
Ha! I like your style. Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something that happened many years ago.
What happened?
When I was young, I like to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, I failed to take down a stray missile, and it ended up destroying a watchtower on the city walls. As punishment, I had to run 50 laps around the city, repair the watchtower, and help rebuild the shattered walls in this garden.
Sounds like you caused quite the fuss. Hard to imagine you getting disciplined so severely.
Indeed. Among the misadventures of my youth, this is one of the most memorable ones. Mostly because that day, Crepus saw me covered in dirt.
Well, Crepus was still around back then. That's Diluc's dad, right?
He took 2 bottles of 100-year-old wine and sent Diluc, who looked even younger than Mika does today, to work out a clever way to get rid of Faru, who was guarding me.
Faru.
It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, I picked some mint leaves, put them in one of the wine bottles, and the result turned out to be surprisingly tasty.
Mint with wine.
After Crepus tried it too, he was full of praise. He even wrote up an official recipe for my spontaneous creation.
Mint alcohol.
His customers loved it. Several summers passed, and Crepus kept writing letters about giving me a share of the profits, as though I could possibly accept.
It must have been so long ago. At least 10 years ago, I think, is when Crepus died, right? Because that's like the events of the manga is when Crepus died. And I think that's supposedly like around like 10 years ago. Must have been a long time ago.
Yes. Good old Crepus. Faru retired years ago, but he still gives me a stern stare every time we meet. He's a stubborn one. Diluc, who replaced him, and then Kaya, who took over later, both performed impeccably. Changing times will always belong to the youth. He should have admitted.
So I guess
defeat
Faru was the old
long ago.
cavalry captain.
When I get the chance, I'll have Kaya show him the amazing progress the cavalry company has made.
Memories and fine wine. Flaws of the current drink. Besides being too polite, are there any other issues with Thorny Lake?
Well, let me think. I guess you could say it lacks impact. Even when following the same recipe, the techniques used to mix different ingredients can affect the taste. Sometimes, deliberately creating layers between spirits can bring out the different, waves as each one hits the taste buds in sequence.
Fuck that, I'm not doing layered drinks.
In this regard, too, you
That's
take
Star Rail's
quite a
thing.
tentative approach. Why not be a little bolder?
I didn't pay enough attention to these details before.
Ha ha ha. You catch on quickly. No need to explain further.
Tastes a bit too gentle. Events are often held here. Anyway, on the subject of this garden, it's become a popular venue for hosting events.
It's a treasured place that the Knights of Favonius have maintained for years. So it makes sense that it's become the go-to location for organizing such things.
It's right across from the hotel, right?
I heard that while the expedition was underway, you were a great help in giving those left behind the opportunity to put their energy to good use. Sometimes, I look through the photos I've been given from those events. Though unfortunately, there aren't enough to include everybody. My conclusion is that Mondstadt needs to do more to popularize the camera.
Really? I guess it isn't used all that often in Mondstadt. I think the first time you get the camera, I think, is in Liyue, and you don't ever get to really use it in Mondstadt. Which is why I'm kind of surprised we had a camera event for, like, this event. Varka missed a lot. Glass on table. Oh, it's a big stein. Massive tankard.
Pretty awesome, huh? It's like a hammerhead that you can fill with wine when you're not using it to pound in nails.
That's great. Write that down, write that down. Good idea for a hammer you could drink out of.
It was a gift. Hoffman came up with the idea, Charles supplied the design, Wagner helped cast it. And about 10 or so knights chipped in to pay for the materials.
It took 10 people to pay for that thing? What's it made out of? Silver?
They've been waiting to have a good drink with me. And this is my crucial weapon to aid me in a fair duel with them all.
Fair?
I'm the Grand Master, after all. I've been drinking a lot longer than them. I've practiced more assiduously, and I have a bit more, meat to absorb the blows.
Are we gonna get to pour the drink into that cup?
So it's only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per round. Wouldn't you agree?
It's a little more than just teensy.
Of course, some of them have been training as long as I have, and those ones won't be getting any special treatment. Take Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5, for example. Both were skilled warriors who helped me deal with Eric back in the day.
That's
Nowadays,
Hazelnut 3 and
I've
5?
been helping Jean with miscellaneous duties. At today's after-work cooldown, they insisted on trying to keep pace. In the end, they lost our game of darts and ended up passed out on the floor.
Charles looks pissed.
I've already told Jean that I won't be approving their leave request for tomorrow, no matter what.
High tolerance for alcohol. This oversized tankard was a gift from the knights to their Grand Master. Varka seems to like it very much. Considering his well-known drinking prowess, it only makes sense to present him his drink in this tankard. Switch to Varka's special tankard. Sweet, we are going to get to put it in the tankard. No layered drinks. It's going to look stupid. Memories of mint and fine wine. Here we have Varka's memories of mint and fine wine. It's very important. Perfect. He wanted a drink with more impact, and the crispness of the mint should give it some punch. What if I replace the cocoa with mint? Tastes a bit too gentle. To be honest, someone who doesn't drink much, I'm still a little confused. Varka mentioned the impact of layering the texture of the finished drink. He also said that I was being quite tentative. Perhaps he meant the drink was too evenly mixed. In which case I should try shaking it a little more softly when mixing. Shake lightly instead. He missed so many festivals and major events, I'm sure Varka still feels a bit of regret. If the Grand Master hadn't gone away on expedition, he would have probably have organized many events himself. I wonder how they might have turned out at him. Let's associate with that. Still not sure there's a strong enough connection. Memories of mint. There we go. If Varka were here, I can't help but wonder, would all events have been he organized involve drinking wine? Maybe I should ask him. Who knows? It might even spark some new inspiration. If the Grand Master organized events. I wonder how these events might have turned out if you were here, not away on the expedition.
If I were in charge of organizing events? Well, I suppose everyone would revolve around fine wine, or at the very least, there would be some sort of tasting involved.
Oh, we really put the hammer on the nail head there.
For example, we could go all in on this drink stand and open it to the whole city, with every company of the knights selecting one or more mixologists to compete against each other.
I should have guessed.
It's only a thought. Can't let things get too out of hand. If I were to actually throw a grand banquet, Jean would come after me with her sword drawn. Even Frederica would launch a punitive expedition. While in Nodcry, we had a rule that knights must never get drunk while at their posts. Otherwise, it could lead to dereliction of duty, with serious consequences.
Sounds like a sensible rule.
Exactly. As expedition members return to their companies, my hope is that this rule will gradually spread to everyone in Mondstadt too.
It's not already a rule here?
Just like firewater and smetana. These non-cry delicacies have made their way into Mondstadt's households and become part of people's daily lives.
Yeah, the heavy drinkers are now just drinking harder liquor.
Young people need to learn restraint.
I didn't know you had that side to you. We did know that because of the event, not the event, the hangout area quest line. The fabled seasoned drinkers, self-control.
At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than they can chew.
Fair enough.
Unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking about enjoying a light buzz when they've still got work to do. Most people would just end up a whole lot drunker than they'd like.
I don't like to drink, so not my problem.
You should come practice with me on weekends. Trust me, once I've drunk them under the table, they'll be swearing off wine for a whole week.
What is it people say? Don't believe in fables? Nod cry delicacies. At the end, we discussed the events in Varka's usual style, and then the conversation turned to the delicacies of Nod cry, Smetana in particular. Varka seems to have left with a positive impression of Smetana. I'll see if I can use some in his drink. Fizzy water with Smetana. Alright, let's do this. Good news is, I think I know how to make what to make for you. Can I borrow your hammer, please?
Huh? Oh, feel free. Whatever you're about to do, I've got a feeling I've hit the jackpot.
You're probably right. Fire water, Smetana, and mint. Let's do with some large pieces this time. Because we're not going to mix it all that much. It'll be more pronounced with big chunks in a big tankard. Shake gently. Look at how gentle this is. Boop, 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 boop! It's bigger than the glass that we're mixing this in. Any garnish. the lemon on the tankard looks so silly. Star on the rim. Valberry. Honestly, the lamp grass looks the best. It's just a garnish, it's not really important. Thorny Lake Special Blend. Based on the Thorny Lake, this novel cocktail was concocted specially for Varka. Having tasted countless fine drinks, the Grandmaster invites you to go all out and let your creativity run free. So you launch an unconventional kind of offensive. Just for him, the first impact comes from the mid's cool freshness, the herbal notes striking the palate on entry, carefully preserved layers, then move in to mask the raw strength of the firewater at the core, delivering the decisive blow. Finally, Smetana brings up the rear, anchoring the finish with a precision and leaving no loose ends. Well, whether this bold, multi-layered experience will satisfy the Grandmaster, only he can say.
Here you go, Grandmaster.
I wonder what he'll name it.
Just for you. I guarantee you won't find this one too polite.
There's just something funny about a cocktail in a tankard.
Such a spirited drink. How did you make this? What a burning scent of firewater. Oh, it's as if the very air were about to ignite. This is more like it.
He looks happy.
Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your inhibitions, your talents really shine through.
Or we just kind of tailored it specifically to your taste.
That first hint of mint is like a cooling feint that masks the firewater underneath.
Vodka with mint.
By the time the sweetness dissipates, the firewater is already slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful strike of intense flavor. Oh, it's exactly the impact I was hoping for.
And that's topped with a little hint of smetana.
That's the most ingenious part. Firewater's greatest flaw is a lack of aftertaste, but the smetana perfectly maintains the flavor
it's pronounced
at the peak
smetana.
of its intensity.
I don't know what smetana is. It looks like cream. All this praise for making my cheeks red. Real inspiration came from everything you said.
It's hard to imagine something this good was created by a mixologist who doesn't even drink firewater. I think it has the potential to become a firm favorite in Mondstadt and Nodcry.
The Knight of Boreas is the symbol as a wolf, while the Knight of Favonius are as sturdy as iron. How about we calling this drink Iron Wolf?
Iron Wolf. Oh, perfect. It's elegant, yet wild. Only you could come up with such a fitting name.
Wow, we got to make it up this time.
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we name our Knights of Favonius' drink stand after you? Let's call it the Honorary Knights Cocktail Shack.
God, that name sucks.
No time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfiddia right away.
Did we just get teleported somewhere? Or is that actually the end? Oh, we actually have a cutscene.
Hey there, traveler. All wrapped up for the day? Paimon hears you did a great job holding down the fort.
Oh, is Paimon going to be our last little customer? Been feeling inspired. I got some great ideas for chatting with everyone.
Whatever the reason, the Honorary Knight is clearly one of the most talented mixologists in Mondstadt. Considering how short a time he's been doing this, I believe that someday he has the potential to give the legendary bartender at the Cat's Tail a run for her money.
I fully support your decision, Grandmaster. The Honorary Knight has really put in the hard yards.
Never heard that term before, the hard yards.
The drink stand will remain open for a little while longer to provide a proper welcome to our returning expedition members. Then, once we locate suitable premises, we also plan to look at operating a permanent service.
Hooray! Everyone in the Knights of Favonius will get to drink all the delicious cocktails they like.
Nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of Hertha. You've really considered this thoroughly, Glenfiddia.
Have we met Glenfiddia before this event? I know we met her in this event, but I don't know if she was around before this.
Also, if I may, Honorary Knight, regarding the special cocktails you've developed, would you mind leaving the recipes with us? We'd like to add them to the official menu.
It would be selfish not to.
Paimon feels like there's something you still want to say. Let Paimon have a guess.
Then guess.
Based on your personality, you probably want to introduce the origin of each different cocktail.
Sure, why not? We have a little paragraph that does that already.
That way, customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
Right on the Mora. You know me so well, Paimon.
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone draft the paperwork on your behalf to secure you the rights to these new recipes.
I hope when we recruit some new bartenders, they'll be able to learn from your incredible skills.
I wouldn't call these skills. I would call this more research.
Even if they can't quite match your work, if they could be 2/3 as good, that would still make them industry leaders.
Special blend, timeless masterpiece. Having tasted countless fine drinks, the Grandmaster invites you to go all out and let your creativity... Yeah, that's a long one. What is this? A special blend, timeless masterpiece. After running the drinks for a while, your creations have received widespread acclaim, and now... Alright. Okay, there wasn't an extra one. It was just a little bonus at the end. So Varka was the last one. Well, this has been fun. Took us a little bit under 2 hours to get everything done. And I'm going to have to edit in a little bit from last stream since I accidentally started that story mission. Just because it rendered in, because the day passed over. Oh well. Anywho. As always, if you'd like to see more content like this, the best way to do that would be to join the Discord. Next time we do a stream, it will most likely be... just finishing up the 4.0 side quests in Honkai Star Rail. I still haven't touched Milliastra Wonderland on this game, and if people want me to give that a whirl, maybe I will. I don't know if I'll live stream it. Only if people really want to, because frankly I don't see a lot of the benefit to it. I'm not like a big... I'm not really big on user-generated content. I used to be when I was a lot younger and I had a lot more free time, but these days I don't have as much free time. A lot of the free time I have, I share it with y'all. So, if you want to spend more time with me, the free time that I do have, join the Discord. Chat me up. Just don't DM me. Anywho, I guess we'll see you all next time. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye for now.